All right. My name is Sunday Adelaja, right? Many people know me as Pastor Sunday Adelaja, but I'm trying to get rid of that title as much as I could, but it's not working out as well as I wanted to. So instead of people calling me Pastor Sunday Adelaja, I would rather like them call me DSA. Because if I title myself Pastor Sunday Adelaja, that's the mistake I made in the beginning of my ministry. Because and when you do that, it's a big mistake because you how do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? You label yourself. I label myself. So when you label yourself like that, it's a dangerous thing because that label puts you in a box. And when you are in that box, when you now try to escape and come out of that box, nobody is hearing anymore. They are all hearing of the label that you have given to yourself. You say you are a pastor. So now that you are doing this thing, they say, how come you are doing this thing? You know the pastor. Now, if you want to talk into politics, they would now say, yeah, pastor, how come you are talking about politics? I think you be pastor. So that is the danger of labeling yourself. If I had known this wisdom that I'm having now, I would have just let myself alone. Sunday Adelaja, that my name be that. No, nothing more. No. So I am not labeling myself, but because I am more than just a pastor. I am more than just, a particular title. So that's why I just like people to call me DSA. Not be, no pastor, no GO, no, just DSA. Okay. All right. So welcome everybody. I live in Ukraine, and a week ago, I got to know about this company. Can you believe it? Just a week ago, and so much has happened. So much has happened, and I told the story in my previous video, so people who want to know could go and find out the story over there. But today, what I will be talking about, and we will be talking about, is that I've cordially invited and she has graciously accepted to come and enlighten us. Today, it's not me going to be talking. I just gather you people together to be able to hear with your own ears what I heard with my ears and with my heart. And I'm praying today that you'll be able to hear this with your heart. What we are doing today is that a lot of us have entered into this within this 1 week. There are 5 levels in the company, and through all of you, I've been able to get into their 3rd level, and some of you are already in this 1st level, 2nd level. I'm in 3rd level now, and maybe we'll keep on growing that way. But still, what I'm trying to say is that we have entered, right? So we have supported the company, and we have proved to the company that we are committed by coming to join the company and bringing people into the company. Now, I was asking the MD of the company and the CEO, what is next? Because what really brought me to this company is the opportunity to empower people. Every day, I have 300 messages or letters asking for help from me. 300 messages, letters asking for money. So when I got this opportunity that you could farm and produce organic food, and then there are so many other opportunities, I said, exactly, this is what I needed for all the people who have been, who have been clamoring for my help. We'll just help them to join this company, and they could choose either they are going to farm, or they are going to sell, or they are going to market, or they are going to become agents, or there are so many opportunities. So today, we are only going to be talking about opportunities. Can you show me I'm going to show you the list that Mrs. Moji is going to be talking about. Mrs. Moji is the MD. I'm going to introduce her very soon, but let me show you briefly this list of opportunities that are in this company. So what we are talking about today is opportunities in Xtralarge farms. Huge opportunities. In fact, I am so elated to discover that these are Nigerians. These are the kind of things that are normal in America, they are normal in Europe, but they are not normal in Nigeria. And to see that these are Nigerians doing this who have lived in Europe and went back to Nigeria to set up things like this, and things are working, and they have been doing this for 13 years or 14 years. And somebody was saying, oh, maybe it's a scam. You cannot, if you are a scam, you cannot operate for 13 years or 14 years. These are people who have sacrificed themselves, who are doing, a lot of hard work, hard labor, and I feel that we have to support them. So let's see the opportunities apart from just joining. So we have joined the company. What next? So look at all the opportunities. Can you see the list? Foodie agent. We don't know what that means yet, but I bet you this lady, the MD, she's so dynamic. She's going to convince you about it very fast. Your eyes will open. She has spoken to me. I know what it means now, but you people still don't know it. I mean, that is one opportunity, foodie agent. Another opportunity is farm project outgrowers. It's going to blow your mind. It's the kind of thing I do here in Ukraine. So when I see these people, and they are not pastors, I say, where are the pastors of Nigeria? They must go and learn from these people, because these are the things that we are doing here in Ukraine. So I see myself in this project. Now, number 3, agric investment packages. Number 4, those are investments now. So all those from number 4 to number 13, they are all under investment packages, but I put them under different numbers so that it will just bring clarity to you. So you could invest into cassava, in fish, in plantain, in turkey, in groundnuts, in cattle, in chicken, in vegetables, in carrots, in pineapple. So all that is investment package. They are produce. Then there is something they call produce processing and packaging. She will explain to us. Moving forward on food network is another one. Super dealership is another one. 17, farmland acquisition is another opportunity. 18, agri-tech opportunities. 19, agri-excursion offers. 20, real estate residential ownership scheme. And that is the stage. Once we begin to buy our own real estate, we are going back to Nigeria, all of us. And then unit level is the last one. So these are the opportunities that this company offers. Now, I am going to introduce the owner or the co-owner of the co-founder of the company and the MD of the company. I think maybe the CEO also is around. He's always so busy, but I think maybe it might be around today. So I will introduce the CEO and the MD of the company. They are Mrs. Moji Davis and Mr. Sheyi. Mr. Sheyi, is it was the last name? Abimbola, Sheyi Abimbola, yes. So they are going to come on now. And I can't see, yeah, I think they are there. Okay, please, MD, CEO, make you unmute yourself. Oh. Okay, I will unmute. Yeah, you can talk now, yes.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you? Thank you for coming on board. Thank you, Pastor Sunday. Thank you, everybody all around the world. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you.
That is the CEO like that. That is the CEO, so humble, so simple, and he's the one that is the reason why we are all here. And he's just so simple, child of God, son of God Almighty, who understand the concept of the kingdom of God. And what they are doing with their company, that is the way every church is supposed to be run in this country. And that is the model of the kingdom concept that I've been preaching all this while. And I'm so glad to get to know you guys, both Brother Sheyi and Sister Moji. Thank you so very much for standing for what is right, for not allowing yourselves to be captivated and to be privatized by Nigerian denominations, because sometimes you would have become a branch pastor by now or a parish pastor. Thank God that you are able to embrace your vision and your calling and to pursue it without being intimidated by man and without being cahoot into doing what other people are doing. So kudos to you. We welcome you. Please tell us, what are the other opportunities that are in Xtralarge Farms now that we have entered? We don't know what to do again.
I want to say a very big thank you to and the rest of the BSC family. I want to say thank you for this great opportunity. It's a privilege, and then we appreciate it. I want us to know this, that Xtralarge is divided into two phases. Now, I'm into farms and products, and the MD is into marketing and sales. So she will be doing most of the talking tonight. I will just be there, but if you get to Agritech, I might come up and say something and housing. So please bear with us. That is that's the way it is being done in Xtralarge. So if you hear her doing most of the talking, it's because it's a department. I hope you will forgive me for that, but it's the organogram of the company. Thank you so very much. But I'm here. I'm not going away. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody. In fact, it's been a wonderful season since 4 or 5 days ago. Gloria has lost her sleep. She's been trying to register people every minute. And I told her, now you understand what it means to want to be like MD, you know, with all the registrations. So we really want to appreciate everybody for believing in the dream. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you. And thank you, DSA, for projecting it to all Nigerians in the diaspora. God bless you. You know, you will feel a certain pain if you have also gone through the pains before. You will feel it very well if you have also gone through the pains before. Like, we were also not in the country for some years, and we know what we suffered, you know, trying to send things across, let them help us do something. I was with DSA yesterday, and I shared some stories about, you know, at first it was my husband that was away in Belgium for some years. And when he came back, all the things he was sending back home, you know, to a supposed sister, you know, they brought him juju. Pastor Sonny said he doesn't know what juju. I brought him, you better get out of here. You are not collecting anything from here, or I will make you mad immediately. You can imagine. So coming back home, most times you're coming to face a lot of disappointments and all that. So we thank God for a platform like this, where everybody who is in the diaspora, you're planning to come back home, you can actually have something to do for yourself when you come back. And it's not just any business. It's a business that, you know, I've forgotten the right language to use for that. It's a business that people must patronize every day. Food. And even in this lockdown period, like today, for example, we've been up and down, you know, trying, killing goats, killing cows, processing chicken, harvesting, you know, because people need food and they're placing the orders, and we have to send food across, you know, and everything. So food is the next oil all over the world. And we are so happy to be part of God's chosen ones to champion that cause at this end time. Thank you so much again, all of you. God bless you. I know that many of you have left Nigeria for some time, and you may have forgotten the song. There's this song they sing, you know. It's a whole song. DSA, can you try to sing that? Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. Can you hear me, sir?
Now you are back, yes. Can you explain to us the meaning of the song? Because there are a lot of Nigerians here who might not understand.
Oh, that would be so terrible. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa. Farming is
yes, but that is in Yoruba language. There are a lot of people who don't speak Yoruba here, who are not Yorubas.
Okay, who are not Yorubas, yeah, that's not correct. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa, it means farming or agriculture is the occupation of our land. Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. The person who will not work will definitely steal. Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. He who will not work will definitely rob. Will be a robber. If you don't work, you'll be a robber. Ìwé kíkọ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá kò ì pé o. So your education without your cutlasses and your oars or with your means of getting into agriculture is not complete. So that's what the song is saying.
Excellent.
And I'm very sure many people, especially the Yoruba people, don't know that song.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us again tonight. So I want to say congratulations to everybody who has already registered. Like I said again, thank you for believing in the dream that God gave us, and thank you for running with the dream with so much passion. Like DSA said, we have only 5 stages on the Food Network program, and already by now, he is already in the 3rd stage within 5 days. 5 days.
5 days, yes, 5 days.
5 days. And I'm very sure many other people will still step into that stage even between tonight and tomorrow morning. So thank you. But it's not just about registering people. Xtralarge is not just about bringing your friends on board or telling people about it or telling 6 friends. It goes way beyond that. The reason why we have that, the registering.
Yes, go ahead, please. So this is not a networking company.
We are not a networking company. And we need to write down and put it in red and underline it. Xtralarge Farms is not a networking company. We are an agricultural and food company. We are also into real estate. Those are the 3 basic things that we do at Xtralarge. And
okay, you know what? I'm going to give you 5 to 10 minutes to go and fix it. While you are trying to fix it, I will be telling them what I know meanwhile, okay? So I'm going to start with the slides, and I'm going to I'm going to use the slide to demonstrate to you what I've understood so far. The first one in the slide is next one. Yeah, is foodie agents. So what I understand from what Ms. Muji told me about this foodie agent is that they are looking for people who will. Okay, let's say you have joined, but for you to even participate in any of the opportunities that are in Xtralarge company, you need to be a member. You need to join with 8,500. So once you have joined, and then you might have your relatives, your friends, or graduates who are unemployed. So food agents are people who go about with the information of Xtralarge. They have all the information of the Xtralarge company, and then they go to door and talk to people, and on the internet as well. They go everywhere to educate the population about healthy diet, about eating healthy food, about organic food. That because a lot of people are killing themselves because of what they eat. And the reason why the average age in Nigeria is reducing is because of what people eat. So these people here are people who go all over Nigeria and to present to them all the food products that are being produced in Xtralarge. So these people will be receiving, I guess they will be receiving percentages. When she comes back, she will tell us more about that. But they will be receiving percentages on the amount they sell. So let's say they sell to the tune of 100,000. They will be receiving a certain percentage on that, I guess. And then, maybe they will be receiving some other commissions or some things like that. So, but she will come and tell us. So that is the first one. The second one is, so when you have joined the company, don't just say, okay, some people could say, because I asked her the question, let's go back to that first one. I asked her a question, how much do you need to join, to be a foodie agent? And you know what she told me? She said, no, they don't need any money. They need no money at all. So anybody that just has, you have the passion, you have the energy, you want to do something, go get the information and just talk. Just open your mouth and talk to people to eat healthy food. And do you know how many people are asking us in the diaspora for money? Let them go and get the products and tell the world that, and then get their commission. They just need to work. So that is perfect. They need no money. They just need to go and become an agent. Number two, farm project outgrowers. This just knocked me down. I thought only our church could do this, and only our ministry does this all over in the world. But this is what Miss Mujit, this is what Xtralarge talks about. And they said they want to empower, I think she said, is it 5,000 or 10,000 people? You know, what they are doing is they want to give anybody that is willing to try out as a farmer, they want to give them, let's say, I think she said 50, maybe 10 or 50 chicken, you know, for them. She will come back and say, oh, I don't remember. So they will give you for free. Let's say they will give you chicken, and the technology, they will train you, give you the technology how to farm, the poultry farming, and it's for free as well. And they will give you the training for free. They will give you the raw material, the resources to start with for free. And then when they have hatched and you have multiplied, they buy it back from you and help you to sell it. Please let her tell me if they have their internet or not, because me, I cannot do her work. Do they have internet already? Yes. Do you have it?
Yes, I think.
Are you good now?
Yes, I think we're better now.
Please make you take your job. Oh, me, I know. I just tried to say some things, but you explain yourself to them.
I heard everything you said, and you're perfectly correct, sir.
Oh, you heard what I was saying?
No, you're no longer just a farmer at Xtralarge. You're a governor farmer. So.
Governor farmer.
I think you really understand it a lot. Thank you so much.
Please start from the beginning. Start from the beginning, because I'm not sure.
Okay. Talking about the foodie agent, you know, before I come to all these opportunities, I need to let people understand what we are actually doing. And what we are doing is in just two ways. Number one, we are raising a generation of passionate farmers on one side. Raising a generation of passionate farmers means that you can be a farmer anyhow, either by your passion, by physically doing the farming by yourself with your own hands, or by your money, by finance. You know, so anyhow, what we just need is passion. The key word at Xtralarge is the passion for agriculture, good food, healthy living. Now, we now thought to ourselves, if we are raising so many passionate farmers and they do not have an avenue to sell their produce, then they will be frustrated, as the case is already in Nigeria today. Gather minimum 100 farmers together today, you see at least 75 to 80 of them have problems selling their produce. So it's a frustrating journey into the agricultural world, and we want to deal with that. We were also in that level. We've been in that level at a point in time in our Greek sojourn, but thank God, God has helped us to overcome that. So we are raising a generation of passionate farmers on one hand, and on the other hand, we are now building a community, a nation of people who are eating healthy, eating what they grow. What do you mean by eating what they grow? Will everybody in the nation be eating what they grow? Because let's say, for example, I'm here tonight, maybe I feel like I want to eat rice and beans with plantain, with some fish and stew. You know, that's a complete meal like that. Then it means that if I look into the Xtralarge family, there'll be somebody who is a rice farmer. There'll be another person who is a pepper farmer, vegetable farmer. There'll be another person who is a oil farmer, palm oil, for example, or like we have groundnut oil. There'll be somebody who is a fish farmer, is still in the community, and then somebody who is farming beans, and there's another person who is farming plantain. Look at how many people had to go to the farm to meet my own demand alone. Do we understand it? I just want to take dinner, rice, beans with plantain and fish. like 8, 9 people had to go produce what I want to eat. So if you're coming into the family, there is something you must also be coming in with, because it's not just about raising the generation of passionate farmers. There must also be the other end, which is the receiving end of everything we are producing as a nation. So that's what we are doing. So you look at the one hand, raising a generation of passionate farmers, and you look at the other hand, we are building a community of people of like minds who want to eat healthy, live healthy, and of course, they make money in the process. We are building a community of people of like minds who want to eat healthy, live healthy, and of course, they make money in the process. So the making money part of it, I will now explain. We have about 20, I think 10 major, then broken down into other parts. We have about 20, 21 in total. So if I come to the first one, which is the foodie agents. The foodie agents, who are foodie agents, for example, who are foodie agents? Thank you, Adelaja. You said you can hear me clearly. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Now, foodie agents are people who just want to help other people make the right choices about the kind of food they eat. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else they are doing as a foodie agent. You just want to help people make the right choices about the kind of food they eat. Educate them about the importance of eating healthy. And then you go forward to tell them where they can get the food. Like you're talking about, oh, don't eat this is junk, this is what you should eat. Then the next question they ask you, oh, where can I get what you're telling me to eat? So they refer them to the website to make their purchase for the food from Xtralarge farms, and they get paid for that handsomely. We have a package for that pays them minimum about 100,000. They could earn that a week. They could that's about how much in dollars? 100,000 naira. I think that's about $250. $300.
Yeah.
So they could earn up to $300 a week.
A week, yes, or even more than that, depending on,
Depending on how active they are.
Yes, it's an affiliate job, so it compensates you on your performance.
Yes, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way we are all working here in Europe.
Yes. So you don't actually need to buy the products to sell. No, as a foodie agent, you don't even need to buy the products. You don't need to have the products in your hands. The only thing you need to do is to educate others, people around you, people where you live, people where you work, your friends, contacts on your phones. Just, educate them about eating healthy, and then you show them where they can get the healthy food from. So that's about the foodie agents.
And that opportunity, they have compensation for that, so they don't need to have initial capital, because some people will say, oh, I don't want money. Now money, if I had money, everything will of course, I'm able to work. We can do this. We can do this. It is money. It's just lack of money. So those people don't have an excuse anymore. You don't need money. Just go ahead and talk.
I don't need money for this one. And we are even training them for free. We are doing physical training for them, and we're also doing online trainings. And we are, even training them about how to make use of social media for, boosting their performance as it relates to this affiliate job that they're taking up. And it's free. It's still free.
And you said they can that $300 a week is just like average. They could actually make more than that if they work hard.
And make more than that. As a matter of fact, what we plan here is to punish you for not making up to that $300 per week or per month. If at the end of the month you don't make up to that, we are disappointed.
Very good. Very good.
We're very disappointed in that person, because we have given you the opportunity, we have trained you, and we don't see any reason why you shouldn't be making up to that. So if you make less than that, we are going to penalize you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's number one. We got number one clearly. Let's continue.
Now, the one that is close to that, out of all the options, the opportunities we have there, there's another one down there. I think I don't know which number is it. Super dealership or distributor it can be likened to this foodie agent. But here, the super dealer needs money. For you to be a super dealer, you need money. But remember that foodie agents, they don't need money. Do we understand, sir?
Very clear. So super dealer, explain that, please.
Super dealer is like a distributor.
It's
you
number
buy
16.
your.
It's number 16 we have here.
Thank you very much, sir. That's number 16. Super dealer is a distributor of our products in any part of the world. So you can buy your products and sell. There's a recommended retail price. You can actually sell above that depending on how much you have expended on logistics, getting it over to your place. So we are not too strict about the retail price because we know that, somebody who's buying from Lagos and selling in Lagos may be cheaper for that person logistics wise. And somebody who is taking it, for example, to Abuja, it may not be the same. And then somebody who's not in the country, so it might not be the same. So you buy it at a price, a company price for distributors, and then you sell at your own price and make your profit immediately. So you need money to be a super dealer, even though the money is not much. For example, and you don't have to pay any other thing to become a super dealer or a distributor with Xtralarge. All we still need is your passion. Can you deliver? Are you sure you're committed to this cause? And if we give you the distributorship for a certain area, are you really sure you can deliver that area to us? So you don't pay. It's not like other companies where you want to be a distributor, you have to pay a certain amount. No. Now, for example, everybody that has registered today in the DSA family, they can actually start to be distributors immediately. You don't have to pay anything else.
What do they start with? How do they start?
Okay, let me give you a typical example. There is Xtralarge meal. Can somebody get Xtralarge meal? Xtralarge meal, for example, is 1,000 naira in Nigeria. And as a registered member who is interested in becoming a super dealer, you can start with as low as 1 carton. 1 carton of Xtralarge meal goes to our distributors at 9,000 naira. So that means it's coming at a price of 900 naira per piece. And then the recommended retail price from the company is 100 naira. But many people sell above that. They sell at 1,002, 1,001, even 1,005. So we are not really strict with the pricing because we don't know how much they've expended on. But what I'm trying to say now is that you can start to be a distributor by just buying 1 carton. We don't put you on the. We don't say, oh, for you to be a distributor, you must buy 1 million worth of products or 500,000 worth of products. We don't do that. Whatever you can afford, just start. Then when you see how the business is moving and how the sales is coming up for you, then you can come back and tell us if you need any support or something to get better.
Okay, 1 carton. For example, if I want to start I want my sister or my brother to start, and I want them to start with 1 carton. How much is a carton?
Just 1,000 naira. That's $30.
$30. Okay, that is like 10,000 naira.
9,000 naira.
9,000 naira. Can you come closer a bit to your camera?
Okay, is it better
like
now?
That. Yes, like this. It's better now. Yeah.
So 9,000 naira for 1 carton. You can start with as low as that.
Okay. Okay.
And remember, you are not paying any other money to become a distributor once you have registered as a member.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So the difference between a foodie agent and a super dealer now is that a foodie agent does not actually need money to start.
Okay.
But a super dealer needs money to start.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's go to number 2, the outgrower scheme.
Yes.
Now, the outgrower scheme is another initiative we are putting, you know, currently right now at Xtralarge, we are farming so many things. We are farming fish, we are farming chicken, we are farming turkeys, we are farming cattle, we are farming goats, we are farming rabbits, we are into crops, cassava, plantain, beans, groundnuts. That's where we produce our groundnut oil from, vegetables, so all those things. Yeah, but we know that we cannot farm all. As the community is getting large, right now we're about 30,000 people in the Xtralarge family. We're about
30,000 people already.
Yes, we're about 30,000 right now.
We are going to, don't worry, DSA family will take you worldwide.
And sometimes we're so happy when we hear people call from different parts. In fact, somebody came, I think I shared that experience. Somebody called from, was it Bangladesh or something?
Yeah.
You know, that, I'm like, who took it there? Because everybody, once you register to be a member of Xtralarge Farms, that day the business becomes your own.
Okay.
That day you become the CEO, you become the MD, you can actually operate like a boss because you're actually a boss.
Yeah.
So you don't have any restrictions. The only thing you must do is to keep our watchword at heart, which is integrity.
Okay.
So we don't want anybody to, you know, because you have the authority to do the business the way you want, we don't want somebody to go and be siphoning money from people and telling them what is not, you know. That's just the only thing. But you can actually, that's why you see people, we have a set of people in Onitsha, for example, they just got an office for themselves. They got an Xtralarge office for themselves. They paid about 1.something million naira. You know, and the person just joined under 3 months, you know, they have that. It is their office, but what the business they are doing inside that office is Xtralarge business. People can operate, it's that free. We know that we can't farm everything, especially as the community is getting larger and larger. We are now about 30,000, but by the special grace of God, we are really, and please, okay, I think I also need to stress here that even though we've been in agribusiness for about 13 years now, but we actually didn't start like this, like coming public, you know, allowing everybody to join us and all that. It was just a family business. My husband and I, we were just doing our thing until 2016. You know, God just laid it in our heart. People love to do agric in Nigeria, but there are too many things to discourage them. There are so many factors to discourage them, starting from acquisition of land to getting people to work on your farms. You know, sourcing for labor on your farmland is quite a big deal. You know, marketing your produce, the challenges you face, and all that. So we discovered that many people, when they come into agric, after a short while, they just exit because of too many challenges they found there, and they felt, no, this can't be for me, and they just leave. So we now came up with the packages in 2016. So all this membership thing and everything actually started in 2016. It started, in fact, towards the end of 2016. So, and that time we started with about 17 people. 17 people, even out of the 17 people, I think there were about 7 or 8 of them out of the country. Some of our friends, some people from, and right now we're about 30. We are projecting to get to about 1 million people. So after the 1 million people in the next phase, we are planning to have minimum 10 million people all in the Xtralarge family. So when it now makes you understand what we're talking about, the outgrower scheme. As we are farming in Xtralarge, yes, we are farming right now, but we can never, I repeat the word, never, we can never single-handedly feed the whole nation or even to feed the world. So we have come up with a plan that helps us to empower more people who love to do agric, but they don't know how to do it. in the outgrower scheme. So we can actually have young people, unemployed undergraduates, even women, housewives, retirees, people who have some spare time to do some farming. So we are teaching them things that they can actually start from the back of their house. You can be a poultry farmer from the back of your house. You're running about 100 chickens, for example, at an estimated rate of about 2,800 per chicken when it's harvested, because we're rearing to at least a considerable size, about 3 kg. That's what we do. So that's about 280,000 naira that you can come up with as sales within about 3-4 months. 3 months. That's if you're just doing 100. So what we want to do on the outgrower scheme is that we identify you that you are interested in farming and you have the time to do it. Please note time. You have the time. You are passionate first, but you have the time. So if we identify that you're somebody like that, we go ahead to train you. We train you, and then we find a way to give you inputs. We don't give money because we don't even have all the money. So what we do is that we train you. Now, let's say, for example, you want to go into poultry, then we give you the inputs, the required inputs for you to start up in a small way. Most people fail in business because they always start from the top. You need to start from the scratch and build yourself to the top. So you don't start a new business by starting it from the top. You start it from the scratch, you make your mistake, you fall, you rise again, you fall, you rise again, and then you get your balance. So on their growers, so for example, on the poultry scheme now, let's say you're doing 100 chickens, for example, we give you the day-old chicks, and then we have trained you on how we do it. We don't use chemicals, fertilizers, and all those things because they are harmful to people's health. So we train you on how we want you to do it. Then we give you what you need to do it. Now, at the end of the day, when you have finished farming and it's time for harvest, we come back and we buy back from you. Meaning you don't actually have any problem. The only thing you have to do is to be committed to your farming work. You face the farming work, we supply you with the inputs, and then we come back to solve your another challenge of looking for market, for sourcing for market for your produce.
Ms. Moji, there is a question here. Can you make that more precise and more concrete? So it's not just poultry, it's not just chicken. It could be snails, it could be different. So what do you do? Let's even take the chicken, for example. What do you give them? What do you give them?
We give them day-old chicks.
Okay, how many?
We give minimum 100. We don't give them so much. We allow them to grow.
Yeah, okay, let's say somebody wants to do snail farming.
Yeah, if somebody wants to do snails, we give them breeder snails. We teach them how to go about it. But I'm not sure we'll be doing the outgrower scheme on snails.
What are the things? What are the areas you are looking at?
We are doing it on short-term things that they can grow within a short period of time, and we harvest and we sell.
Like,
because snails will take 18 months to grow.
What are examples of short-term?
Talk about poultry, for example. Talk about rabbitry, for example. Talk about vegetables. Talk about maize, tomatoes, all those things that can be grown in a short period of time.
So basically, what you are saying is that people don't even need the money. You give them the training, and then you give them the the seed, the starting point.
Yes, and we monitor them.
Yes, that's very important.
We monitor them. There's going to be a legal agreement. Yes. We tried it some times ago, and the result was not so fantastic. People were diverting the things to other ways. So right now we're working on the legal aspect of it, something to keep people in check, to make sure that whatever we give you,
so that they
you
don't
are
dupe you.
responsible
They don't
for
dupe
it.
you. Okay, that is
Yeah.
clear. What's the number
So
two now?
if for example we
Okay, go ahead, please.
empowering you to do fish. If for example we're empowering you to do fish, you have there's a way we can organize some small ponds for you that you can the fingerlings. So let's okay, you go and you go and raise 1,000 pieces of fish for us. So we give you the fingerlings, and then every week we know what this 1,000 fish will need to eat. So we are giving you the feed like that every week, and we are monitoring you. Time you finish and it's time to harvest, we harvest, we buy like you were the one that actually farmed it. So you are able to make profit. So the profit you are making is your own pay for the labor you put into the farm practice in the period of months that you practice the farming.
Beautiful.
Do you understand?
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah. So if it's also if it's maize, also everything like that. If it's maize, we show you. Okay, this is how we are farming maize here. Okay, take the seed, take the manure, blah blah blah, everything that you need till harvest. And when it's harvested, we buy back from you. And so that's the Agroa scheme. That's what the Agroa scheme is all about. So they don't actually need money, they need passion, they need to be disciplined also. They need to be disciplined about what they're doing. But they can be rest assured that as they farm those things, then we can also buy back from them and tell back to the members of this community. Remember that the purpose of everything we are doing here is to feed our nation, then the rest of the world. And the first nation that we know now is the Xtralarge nation. So we feed ourselves well, then we can begin to extend to other parts of the country or the world in general. So that's for the outgrower scheme. So before I go to the next stage, I want to quickly answer some questions that I have here. We have somebody say, what with the dealership franchising, how do you ensure the brand and standard quality are not compromised? Do you review the dealership owners and check in with them? Yes. We review dealership every 6 months, every year, So on the agric investment packages, the reason why we have the agric investment packages is because there are many people who want to farm but do not have the time. Some have the time, they do not have the technical knowledge. Some have the technical knowledge, they do not have enough resources. So what we do under the agric investment packages is to put whatever you have together to achieve a common goal. So you can actually be a farmer at Xtralarge without necessarily being the one on the farm by yourself. That's the meaning of our agric investment packages. And that's why you hear everybody at Xtralarge, we call you farmer this, farmer that. Even Dr. Sunday Adelaja is also a farmer.
Yes.
So everybody knows. And you begin to wonder, how come all those people are professing themselves as farmers when they are not in the farm? You may not be farming it practically, but your money is farming for you. So that's what we do under the agric investment packages. And we have quite a lot. We have, in fact, the number is such a long list. We have chicken package, plantain package, groundnut package, pineapple. We have carrot oil. We have vegetables. We have produce processing and packaging. We have turkey farming. We have cassava farming. We have fish. There are so many under that in agric investment package. Now, I must also stress that not all these packages are available every time. There are some of them that we've done and we had to put a hold on because those ones are still continuing. And there's no point starting a fresh one when one is still running. So we have other new ones. And there are some periods of the year that we may not have anything open at the moment. That's for our Greek investment packages. But right now, and somebody asked also that which one is the one Gloria did? I'm interested in that one. Gloria does not have one. Gloria has many. And that's why she will comfortably tell DSA that I'm not going to US, I'm not going to UK, I want to stay in Nigeria because Xtralarge is treating me well under the Agri investment packages. For example, on our chicken package, you get to pay 98,700 naira. How much is that in dollars? Can somebody help me with dollars?
Yeah,
98,000.
that's about 200 and something, almost $300.
Almost $300 for that. So you pay that to be a chicken farmer for one slot. That's about $272. So you pay that to become a poultry farmer with Xtralarge farms. What do we do with the money? We farm chicken for meat. That's your broiler chicken, your cockerel, all those ones that people need to eat. That's what, oh, thank you so much, sir. That's the chicken investment program. Okay, I think this person we have here did quite a lot because one slot is just 98,700. So this person, I think this person did maybe about 40 or something, I don't know. So, but one of it is just 98,700 naira. In the WhatsApp group that we have created and on the Messenger group, we will still post more of all these things so that you can have a proper understanding of them. So for example, if you're on the chicken package, we go ahead and we farm. We raise them. When they are mature to be harvested, we harvest them, we process them, and we sell them to the public, to members of the family and other people who are interested in eating our kind of food. Because some people in Nigeria now, they are like, oh, the food is expensive. And I don't know how you begin to compare organic food with non-organic. It can never be the same. So
No, but
90,700 will be.
My sister told me that the prices that you are selling your stuff, that they are comparable to the average market price.
Yeah, they are still competitive. Yes.
So what you are basically saying is that on this stage, if I'm becoming a farmer, but not getting my hands dirty.
Yes. You are just sending your money on an errand into the agricultural world.
So money is a good servant, but a bad master. So I send it on errand.
Yes.
So that is one example. Can you take them one by one? You've mentioned just one now.
Yeah, so this poultry now, this chicken now, you pay 98,700 for one slot. The maximum you can do on this one is 40 slots, 40 flocks of chicken. One flock is 98,700. The maximum you can do is 40, and that 40 will be coming at 3-point-something million naira. And I think that's about how many dollars? I don't know. So, but every 6 months, you'll be earning a profit of 12,650. Okay, that's about the maximum for the chicken package is about $8,000. So every month, every 6 months, sorry, as we harvest and sell, every 6 months, you are getting a profit of 12,650. The reason why it takes up to 6 months is because, you know, because we are not using chemicals and all that. Even for our broiler chickens that people can raise. I'm very aware that in Europe, for example, you raise chickens under 4 to 6 weeks and you give them some injection. My husband and I were on the training with some of our members of Xtralarge. We were on the brief workshop, an agricultural workshop, and you know they were offering all kinds of machines and chemicals that you can use. For example, you farm your chickens within 4 to 6 weeks, and it's giving you about 500 grams than a kg. That's half of a kg, and that's a machine. And can you hear me, please?
No, your line is bad again.
So for the chicken now, you're making a profit of 12,650. Okay, I was saying, why do we need to wait till 6 months for for you to get returns on the chicken package, because we don't fatten our chickens. We don't hasten their growth. We allow them to grow normally, and when it's time for them to be harvested, we harvest. And when people eat our chicken, they're like, no, this can't be broiler, because you can't just believe broiler is the meat is still, a bit tough, and the bones are strong. It's not like the tender. You're eating chicken and you think you're eating biscuits. I don't know, because in your right they say kobo kobo. So 12,650 is the profit you get per flock on the chicken package. So for example, if somebody is doing one of that, you get 12,650 every 6 months. For as long as your money is there, is an automated rollover system. If you will not apply to terminate the project, then you will continue to get your profit every 6 months.
So that profit is on 97,000 naira.
No, it's on 98,700.
98 naira. So
yes.
on the investment of 98,000 something naira, I will be making every 6 months how much?
12,650.
Every 6 months for as long as my money is there.
As long as your money is there.
Okay.
If you go back, please, can you help us put that one on the screen?
Yes.
The one you put there before. If you check that one.
Explain this photo to us, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You will see that this person has, you can see,
3,748,000.
Yes, and then he has total return 506,000. That is how much he will be earning every 6 months. And you can see the date is even there when he is expecting this payment. So when you do stuff with an Xtralarge, you don't even have to call us and remind us, I'm due for my payment, blah, blah, blah. No. From the day you invest your money, you already know when you're expecting harvest.
So the date is, for example, on the 30th of June, 2020, he will receive this amount that is written here.
Amount, yes.
And so he knows when he should wait for his alert.
He knows when. Just go to your account and then you see it there.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yes. This person has done 40 flocks. This person has done 40 flocks, which is the maximum.
Okay.
So that's why he is.
Why do you limit it? Why do you limit it?
Why do we limit it? Because at Xtralarge, we are not out to make only one person richer. We would have just kept all these things to ourselves and be making our money and not tell anybody about it. So we are not out to make only one person richer. We are out to empower millions of people. So if we give it out, for example, there are people who have money. People have money. I told you of an experience. Somebody came to my office in Ikeja and he almost beat me up in my office because I refused to collect his 300 million that he wanted to invest. So people have money in Nigeria, and
but why did you
why
did you refuse to collect the 300 million you wanted to invest?
Because we are not out to empower only one person. That's number one. We prefer that many people are able to partake of this opportunity.
So the man got mad that he couldn't buy the whole thing off for himself. That's the way Nigerian likes now. I buy the whole field. We can't hear you. Are you talking?
And that's number one. Number two, I'm talking now. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes.
So we don't do all the packages in just 1 month. We know what we can harvest, we know what we can sell, so we spread it over.
No, so repeat. You have to go back because we didn't hear what you said when I said, why is it that, you are not taking the 300 million from the guy. Then later on you said something we didn't hear.
Okay, we refuse this money, and not just many other people come like that. We refuse because we are not here to make one person richer. We are here to empower the whole of our community, the whole of Xtralarge nation. If we were there to make people richer, only one person richer, then we would not have even given up the opportunity outside. We would just spend our money and keep quiet and as if nothing is happening. Maybe we should put off the video.
Okay, we are hearing you.
So I'll put off the video. Let's see, maybe it will be better.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not about money. Then the second thing is about the job that we have to do. Today at Xtralarge, especially for many people who have been with us, and they go ahead to tell their friends about, oh, I've heard about the good opportunity, I've tried them, I've tested them, they're okay, their integrity is on point and everything, and they come. Some people come with money at some time, and we tell them, sorry, you may have to wait because we can't take this at this time. Because it's not about the money you are paying, it's about the job that we have to do. And farming is not a bed of roses. It requires a lot of job, intensive work, hard work, hard, H-A-R-D, very, very hard. So it's not about money. It's about the jobs that we have to do. So when we have gotten the number of allocations that we want to work with at a particular time, then we have to stop the investment packages till a later date. And then we also plan. For example, what we want to do in April, we already know from January, from February. So you don't pay now like you're fixing your money in the bank or you're doing some mutual bonds or something like that. You don't pay today and start today. You're paying at least 1 month ahead. So for example, you want to do something with Xtralarge in the month of June, then you'll be paying in May. And even in May, there are a number of allocations that we have already planned to work on. Once the number of allocations have been fully subscribed for that particular time, then that's the end. For example, if we say, okay, this month we're just going to do 20 acres of maize, for example, and we are going ahead to open the allocations for 20 acres of maize. Now, the 20 acres of maize may come in like 500 allocations. We break it down so that not only the rich are able to do it, but even the poor person or somebody who's just earning a meager salary but has interest in agriculture can also be a part of it. So we break it down into small bits so that everybody can, be a part of it. So the 20 acres can come out as 500 allocations, for example. So it means that our allocations for the month of June for maize is 500 allocations, and it's open for subscribers to pay in May. 500 allocations of June is open to subscribers to pay in May, and it's just 500. And you have the liberty to start paying from the 1st of the month to the 18th of the month for the next month's allocations. That means from 1st of May to 18th of May, you are paying for June. But don't forget, we only have 500 allocations on ground. So let's imagine that on the 1st of May, farmer A comes and he says, okay, I want to do 10 allocations, minus 500, remaining 490. Maybe on the 2nd day of May, like 10, 15 people come around, either online or they visit the offices physically or whatever, and they say, okay, this one says I'm taking 2, this one says I'm taking 5, says I'm taking 10, says I'm taking 40 maximum, for example, and then they go ahead and they make it going down. It's going down. So most of the times we don't even have the allocations open till the last day of the month. They may have been fully subscribed before the end of the payment date. So, but it's not about the job. It's not about the money they're paying. It's about the job that we have to do. So that's on the investment package. But you can be rest assured that if we have allowed you to pay, if we have said yes and you have gone ahead to pay, you can be rest assured that whatever we are going to get it. Are you with me, sir?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. So whatever we have promised you by the special grace of God, you're going to get it. We don't overpromise. Some people call us, we have a set of people in Nigeria, they call us under promise and over deliver. I don't know where they got that from.
Yeah, it's a popular
So
saying.
that's an example on the chicken. So that's the example on the chicken project. And you don't even need to do anything rather than just go into your website, www.xtralargefarms.com. When their locations are open, you'll be able to subscribe. If you're not able to subscribe, it means that it is closed. You even see it on the website closed. So you go to the website, you fill a form, you make your payment, you do a transfer, affecting your payment, and you send us a mail notifying us that you are the one that paid for so thing.
Is
So
there
within 72 hours maximum.
do you enter into a contractual agreement or something?
Yeah, we have a certificate that we do issue to people who are farming with us by financial interest.
Okay.
We have a certificate. Apart from the one on your dashboard is also like an agreement showing how much you paid, how much you're expecting, and at what time. But there's another one we have. We call it an investment certificate.
Okay.
Even though we are not an investment company, we are just an agreement.
Yes.
So we don't have investors at Xtralarge. We have farmers. They are not investors because what they paid for is to farm. So it's not like you're investing your money. You're actually farming.
Yes.
Just that you are not there present. You need to do the farming by yourself.
Okay.
So we have a certificate we're going to send to you for people who are out of any state that we are in other states
go
or
ahead,
outside the country.
move faster, because we have 21 points to go, and in Europe here we are ahead of you. For example, in our own place now, it's going to 12 midnight. So let's go faster.
Okay. So I think we are okay on that, and so many other packages that we have there. The plantain package, you pay 500,000 to do the plantain package, and you are making a profit of 130,000 annually. That one is an annual package. You make the profit once in a year.
You start with a package is how much again?
500,000.
Okay.
For the plantain package.
And make how much?
130,000 every year.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're automatically rolled over. If you will not tell us you are not interested again, we will assume that you're still interested and we will continue the farm on your behalf.
Next one, please.
Then we have groundnut package, 80,000 naira per cell. The maximum on that also is 40 cells. We make a profit of 7,500 every 4 months on that groundnut package. But that
you start with 80,000, right?
80,000 naira. Well, how many is that? I think that's about $20 or something.
Yeah, so you can start with 80,000 and you can buy as many packages, what do you call it, package, or as much as?
Maximum for that is 40 cells.
Okay.
Is the maximum. That's about 50.
So you put 80 and you get?
You get 7,500
every
4 months.
4 months. Okay. Go ahead.
Then so many ones there are not available at the moment.
Yeah, but just give us the example. We just need to hear them at how they operated, the way you operated them.
Okay. So sir, please, can you go to that place where you brought the chicken, the one I sent to you yesterday? Yes. Can you bring another one?
Yes. We'll show you different ones. Okay, one of them is my fish project, for example.
Okay, on the fish project, you pay 382,000 naira for a pond of fish. 1 pond costs you 382,000, and you are making a profit of 70,000 naira Yeah, you're making a profit of 70,000 naira every 6 months.
Like this person now, he invested in 10 pounds,
Oh, yes.
and every
Funny
6
enough,
months, yeah.
this person has been earning this for about 3 years now.
Every 6 months, he receives 800,000.
Every 6 months. And he has so many, even of this fish. He has many of this fish. This one is for a particular month. He did it in different months. I think he has about 5 different months. So as he's getting this month, another month falls due, he gets another one.
What's the maximum one could do here?
For fish,
Yes.
he's still the maximum for fish is 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
1 pound is 300. Yeah, so the maximum is 10.
Okay.
That's 3.8.
We'll show you another one now. We have carrot.
Yes.
Carrot. Let's go.
Okay. Carrot.
Yes.
Okay. Carrot. Carrot is a one-off project. That's you just do it once, and that's all.
Okay. So
for carrots, you get.
What was the investment, or what was the investment?
Carrot was 228,000.
Okay.
For carrot.
Okay.
So this person did 10.
All right.
That was the maximum, and you get.
Sorry, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
310,000 at the end.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so carrot is 228,000 per slot, and you get 310,000 at the end of 1 year, and that's the end. This one does not have an automated rollover system. You just do it once, and you get your profit and your capital back, all of them together after 1 year.
Okay, then you have smart colony.
Oh, smart colony, fantastic. Smart colony is in multiples of 100,000. Smart colony was for vegetables and all those things. On that one, you get about 20% profit every 6 months. I think this person has been on this package also for about 3 years now, 3 years plus. So every 6 months, he gets this. The amount in red is what he gets every 6.
Yes.
So you see the system is showing us here. Is expecting an alert on where's the one? So the one, okay.
Yes. Yes, we are saying it.
Okay. So what he gets, okay, the smart colony, yes. He gets this 600,000. You can see the date there, 30th of June 2020. So right now is at 5%. So by that 30th of June, this red will become green and the money will go straight to his account. And then the system, after like 3 days to 1 week, will set another date for the next payment, which will be 6 months after this 30th of June.
Okay.
Automatically.
All right. We have cassava slot here.
Yeah, cassava is also a one like carrots. It's just once in a year. So this is how much the person has invested: 1,845,000 to get 2.5. After getting this 2.5 on the 30th of September 2020, that's all. You cannot roll over. That one you just finish it once.
Okay. Yeah. We've already spoken about. Okay, we have Xtralarge produce processing investment.
Okay, that one is available. Like people who are interested now, from the 1st of May, they can actually come in for that. Xtralarge produce processing package, that's XPP. That one is for packaging, and processing. So that one is coming at 215,000 per slot. 215,000 per slot for XPP. The maximum there is I think 20 or 40. That's
So
why this person has
what is the return on one?
The return on that is 30,100 every 6 months. 30,100 every 6 months.
Okay.
So depending on, and it also has an automatic rollover system. Until you are no longer interested, you send us a notice 6 months ahead of time, and you get your capital back.
Okay. Next one.
We have Pineapple Project. Pineapple Project is a compulsory 5 years project.
Okay.
So once you come in for Pineapple Project, you know you're going to be there for the next 5 years.
How much?
So that one is 370,000 per slot.
And how often do you receive your?
Once in a year. Once in a year. You get once in a year for the next 5 years.
And what is the return?
You get 175,000 every year for the next 5 years.
Even
but on
though
Pineapple, no money back.
So you invested 300 and something, right? And you get 100 every year.
Yeah, you invested 370,000 and you get 175 every year for the next 5 years.
Very
but
good.
This one has a slight difference.
Very good.
Because this one, at the end of the 5 years, you are not getting your capital back. Your capital has been prorated into the profits you are collecting every year.
Yes, it's clear.
Getting the capital back, and we would have made you understand that from the beginning before you start.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know which other one is that. I think
Turkey. What about Turkey? Do you still do Turkey?
Yeah, we do it. Turkey is also an annual project, but we have brought Turkey back to the smart colony. That's smart. We have put Turkey back there.
Yes. So how much is it? Do you need to invest, and how much does that give?
The multiples of 100,000. 100,000, multiples of 100,000, and then you get a profit of 20,000. Okay, so I think we are through with the investment packages.
What about groundnut?
I already talked about groundnut. That's the one I said 80,000, and you get 7,500 every 4 months.
Okay, what about cattle?
Cattle is inside the smart. All those things are put together inside the smart and super farmers.
Yeah, can we hear about it?
Yes, it's still the same like the Turkey, 100,000, multiples of 100,000. I get 20,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I think we are done. We did carrot, right? We spoke about carrot and pineapple.
I talked about carrot, yes.
And pineapple too.
Yes, we've done pineapple too.
Okay, then we can go. What about produce processing and packaging? That's the next.
We have done it.
Okay.
We have done XPP.
What about
Can
moving?
You please bring her back to fishery, please. Thank you.
We have already spoken about, you have spoken about the fish project now.
Yes.
Yes, she did, but it wasn't clear.
Okay. Fish is the one I said 382,000. You pay 382 and you get 70,000 profit every 6 months.
How many packages can you get in that?
Maximum is 10.
Okay, thank you. The next thing we have is moving forward, right? On Food Network.
Okay, yes. Moving forward. And that's very important now for everybody that has already registered. Now, that you have registered as a member of Xtralarge Fund is not just for the purpose of referring your friends. Because like I said before, we are not a networking company. But networking is a tool we have employed because this is a tool that everybody, every business person, even God, I'm sorry to bring God into this, But God actually knew that today in the world, year 2020, we'll be having over 7 billion people in the world. But he didn't start by creating all the 7 billion people and throwing them down here. He did, he created the first man and the woman, and then he gave them power to multiply and replenish the earth. So that's the same concept we are using at Xtralarge, and that's what they call networking. So you...
We are not hearing you again.
Hello, sir?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So networking at Xtralarge is not like the networking you know. It's not like...
it is relationship, yeah. Maybe we should better talk about the relationship. You muted yourself, oh. We can't hear you. You need to unmute yourself.
Unmute. Okay.
Okay, now it's okay. Can you say it again?
It's so funny. We all network every day. Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, please.
Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So you network every day. Somebody has a nice dress, another person sees it, and you want to be like I love this, your dress is for you. You recommend your tailor, your designer to the person, and he goes there to make his own. You've just networked, but you were not paid for it. You have issues with your car, and a friend is telling you, I have a good mechanic who fixes my car, and it's so...
You are again muted. You are again muted. Something happened. You are muted again.
Now you are telling a friend, come along with me to Xtralarge, where we eat healthy, where we farm without stress, and then you're going to be getting paid for telling somebody about it. And we are the Xtralarge Food Network. Now that everybody has joined, you have registered to be a member. You must remember that your membership is for life.
You are off again. We are not hearing you. We are not hearing you. Hey. We are not hearing you. We can't hear you. No. Start all over again. We can't hear you. You are not hearing you for the past 2 minutes.
That member fast. That person is disturbing us here. Can you hear me now, sir, please?
Please repeat what you had said.
I said, when you are registered as an Xtralarge member,
yes,
the 8,500 you paid to become a member is a one-time, one-off registration fee.
Okay.
You don't pay every year. You don't renew anything. You don't pay next year because whatever. Some people may even register now. Maybe they got busy with some other things at the time, so you were not really active. We still love you. You are a part of this family for life. And you don't have to pay any money again to do any other thing. So now that you are registered, you have all those opportunities, all the 21 plus opportunities, everything you have. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we do.
So you have all the benefits as a member. You can be a food agent. You can come for training. In fact, there's a free training you are entitled to on crops for just registering as a member. If we were to charge you to come for that crops training at our farms, you will not pay less than 30,000 naira. But now, because we see you as a part of this family, we don't charge you anything to come for that crops. Only crops, so only crops. You don't pay for that.
So what are the crops? What are the crops you train people in? Like what kind of crops?
Plantain, maize, our vegetables, fruits, everything, all the things we are planting.
Okay, what about farmland acquisition? What is that about?
But I've not finished this one.
Okay. Which one is this one? Can you then make it more snappy and concrete?
They're moving forward on the Xtralarge Food Network.
Yes.
So as you are registered, you know that you have so many opportunities. But on this Food Network program, for you to move from one stage to another, remember we have 5 stages. For you to move from one stage to another, you must, even though you are not under any form of compulsion to refer people, but you must refer to move from one stage to another. And the only referral you have to make is on your induction stage. Induction stage is the reception, the stage 0, where you start from. That's where you need 6 people. So once you have told your 6 friends about it, you are free. You don't have to refer people on the other stages. You only refer on your first stage. The people who will be coming to join you on those other stages are the friends and friends and friends of the people you referred first on your induction stage. And
but it is not prohibited now. For me, for example, I cannot stop talking. So is that prohibited?
No. If you have up to 1 million people you want to invite, you are very free. You continue to earn. And I will explain this one together with the uni-level package. The uni-level package. Don't forget that this 8,500 you paid is what qualifies you to partake of anything that has to do with Xtralarge. Then this food network part of it is an extra benefit, especially for people who want to empower their people in Nigeria. Because you are starting a business for them with 8,500 that will fetch them over ₦1 million in food items, will fetch them over ₦1 million in cash, will fetch them a plot of land that will be theirs for life to farm. And we're going to train them on what to do profitably on that farmland and be buying back the produce from them when the things are ready or ripe to be harvested. Still from the 8,005, it's the biggest form of empowerment I have ever seen in my life. Not because I'm part of the team, but because this is just the truth. Then at the end of the day, still on this 8,500, when you get to your international stage and we need to exit you so that others can grow, you are getting a 3-bedroom bungalow to yourself for life with 8,500. And you don't need to pay any other money again. So it means that somebody can register and be a member with the 8,005. Even this 8,500, you are collecting it back. Immediately you finish your induction stage, you've gotten your money back. Because same day you register, you're qualified for food items of 1,005, apart from the numerous other benefits. Plus, you finish your induction stage, you get another food pack of 7,000 naira. 1,005 plus 7,000 will give you 8,005. So you have gotten your money back from the induction stage. Any other thing you're getting in all those other stages is now like an extra. So for people who want to empower their people back at home, I think it's very important to let them know that you have given them enough. Honestly, I will not give anybody money. I will only empower them like this. Register them. We have so many NGOs who have come to register their people on our program on the food network because they've been giving them money all the years and they've not been doing anything with it. Their lives have not gotten better. But now you're just empowering them with 8,500. They get access to food, they get access to money if they are serious, because they have to be serious. And what's the seriousness about? Just tell somebody about healthy living and agri business coming from the stable of Xtralarge. That's all you have to do. Refer your 6, you've done your job, your 6 also goes ahead and tell their other friends about it. That's how you move from one state to another. So by God's will, before the end of this week, I'm going to be doing a video that we'll post on our YouTube page, even though we already have one that we'll be sharing on the Messenger chat group, where you see how you can move from one state to another and what you get from moving from that one state to another. So at the end of the day, your 8,500 is qualifying you for over 10 million naira worth of things: house, plot of land, food, and money, and training, which I think is the most important. Training. Do we understand? Are you with me, sir?
Very clear.
Okay. Then you have the uni-level package beside the Xtralarge Food Network. It's still part of the benefits of becoming a member with Xtralarge Funds. The uni-level package says that every time you eat healthy, we pay you, we reward you, we compensate you, we appreciate you for eating healthy. So you buy a pack of Xtralarge meal. Oh, no, let me say this one. Look at this one. This is extra large or father rice. As an extra large member, you buy it for 1,000. Even outsiders, they buy it for 1,000. But as a member, because you have eaten healthy, you have chosen to eat healthy, we reward you. We're going to pay something back into your account in form of points for eating this food. And you earn that for life because you are a member of the extra large family. The same goes on our palm oil. The same goes on our groundnut oil. Every time you eat it, you get a reward. The same goes on our locust beans. Locust beans. Every time you eat it, you get a reward. The same goes on our aromatic pepper, like chili. It has a very nice smell, and it comes with a lot of medicinal values. You eat it and you get paid. This is our fine gari from Xtralarge. You eat it and you get paid. And so many, we have about 20-something products. This is the Xtralarge meal. You eat it and you get paid. This is the plantain flour. You eat it and you get paid. So many others, our smoked chicken, our fresh chicken, our eggs, our, I can't name all of them, about 20-something products that we have. You eat every time you get paid. There's a point that comes into your account because you have eaten healthy. And then it goes ahead to also say you have invited some friends to join you. Now, anytime those friends eat anything from Xtralarge, they buy from their dashboard and they pay, you that invited them, you earn on what they eat. They themselves, they also earn on what they eat. Yeah, somebody, do we understand, sir?
Yes, yes, very clear.
That means, let's say DSA has invited Moji. Every time Moji eats anything from Xtralarge, because Moji is also a member, Moji gets paid. She gets her bonuses on her dashboard. But DSA was the one that invited Moji. So DSA earns a uni-level point for sharing the good news with Moji. And that's for life. So that means forever, anything Moji will eat, DSA will earn from it. Now, Moji also has gone ahead to invite, let's say, Chioma. Every time Chioma buys anything to eat, that's under the uni-level product. It's still apart from all the other benefits. This one is still apart and is still your entitlement as a member. Every time Chioma buys anything to eat from Xtralarge, she earns a point, a uni-level points. Moji, who invited Chioma, earns points on what Chioma eats for life. DSA ends on himself, hands on Moji, ends on Chioma. And that's how it goes to your fourth generation, talking about uni-level. So if you have gone ahead to invite 6 people on your team in the Xtralarge Food Network or more, you actually have the liberty to invite more people than that, more than 6. You earn on yourself plus 6 people. 6 invite 6, that's plus 36. So that's 1 plus 6 plus 36. 36 people go ahead to invite their 6 people each, that's 216. Meaning you're earning on 1 plus 6 plus 36 plus 216. In that circle alone, you have 259 people you're going to be earning on forever. Even when you get to your international stage, you will still be earning on them. And you don't have to pay anything. You don't even have to be there when they are buying the food. You don't even have to know which country they are from. But your point gets credited into your account because you are a channel. You are a channel for all those people. You understand? So that's how the uni level works. I think we can move ahead from there.
Yes, please. Agricultural land acquisition.
Okay, for farmland acquisition, we have different packages, though not all the time. Like we had a Greek estate, we had pepper garden, we had VIP plantain estate. So all these estates you can actually buy. That means this one goes beyond just investment. This one means that you actually are buying a parcel of land inside our farm estates. And we are still the ones to help you farm, cultivate the farm on your land inside our estate. I don't know if you get it, please.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So my own is just to buy the land. But would the land become mine? Will it be permanently mine? Or is just renting it for some time?
No, we don't rent land at Xtralarge.
So it's mine. I can buy it over.
It's yours. That's Gloria has one of such. We call it the VIP plantain farm. So she has 1 acre of plantain farm, and I don't think she has been there more than once. But our farm is running, and we pay our dues into our accounts every year. And she also pays some maintenance fees every year as well. So our own part of the deal is just, I know I have 1 acre of land with Xtralarge farms. She even has the documents. Anytime she wants to visit
What
the
is
land,
the
of
minimum?
course.
What is the minimum piece of land one could get?
It depends on the estate. We have different estates for different purposes. And what we do is that an estate has to be for just one project alone. So if we say it's a plantain estate, then it's going to be only for plantain. You cannot come tomorrow and say, oh, Shebi is my land. I don't want to plant plantain. I want to plant cassava there. No, because it's going to affect what we are doing for everybody in there.
Yeah, but give us an average cost for a land project.
Okay, let me give you the smallest and the biggest for now.
Yes.
The smallest we've ever done was the pepper garden. Pepper garden was 350,000 per plot.
Okay.
And on yes, 350,000 per plot. In fact, that one is even a bit kind of different from this one because that one is actually a residential property. But in the meantime, you know, while the land is developing, while that area is developing,
yeah, you don't need to explain that to us. We just need to know approximate price for a piece of land for any project. Yeah. So the minimum is what and the maximum is what?
350, and then the other one, the VIP plantain farm, is 1.5 million naira. But that one is now 1 acre instead of 1 plot.
So one could get 1 acre for 1.5 million and then be getting 500,000 every year.
Yes, yes.
Okay. For as long as how long?
Is your land for life.
Wow. Wow. And the plant, and you'll be farming it for me for life.
We'll be farming it for you for life. We'll pay you that amount every year as long as you want us to. And you will also be paying an annual maintenance fee. Because as you are making profit, for example, you harvest on your farmland this year, you have to maintain the farm in the following year, or else there will not be any harvest.
Yeah, how much is that?
It depends. It's not like a fixed.
No, like for example, the plantain. Is it not plantain that Gloria is doing? How much does it pay?
That one, like I said, you get 500,000 annually. But they have to pay, when we calculated all the costs, the laborers, the manure, the organic fertilizers, transporting of those things from the farm to the factory and all that.
Okay.
It's about 160-something thousand that they have to pay.
From that, so she has to remove from that 500, she gets 100.
No, we will pay you your 500. Then you have to make up your mind whether you want to maintain your farm in the following year. If you want to maintain the farm, fine. If you don't want to maintain the farm, that means you're not expecting an harvest. And you don't even have to pay it at once, and we will not deduct it from source. We won't deduct it from source. We'll pay you your 500 because that's the agreement. Then we can give you 3 months, 4 months, whatever, to pay the annual maintenance fee for the following year.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So
do I get to choose? So you will give us several options, what land acquisition, what to plant, right? And then we make a decision.
Yes, we always have one at a time so that we can have maximum concentration on the one.
Very good, very good.
If we say, for example, one is coming up very, very soon. See, which one is coming? I think this the palm project or something. Yeah, there's a palm project that is coming up. Palm plantain. Palm tree. Yeah, palm plants to make palm oil and all that. that one is coming up also. That's where we make this kind of palm oil. So you can actually own 1 acre also in that kind of land. So everything we are doing in that estate is only palm. You can't say you are not doing palm because that was the agreement from the beginning.
Very
It
good.
must
Very good.
be palm if it's a palm estate. It must be cassava if it's a cassava estate. It must be plantain if it's a plantain estate. So that's how it runs.
It must be cocoa, right? What do you call it? Is it cocoa? If it's cocoa estate.
Yes, if it's cashew, it must be cashew. If it's cocoa, it must be cocoa. Anything, the name of that estate is what you must do there.
And what about? Okay, very good, very good. So can we continue? Can we move on?
So there are 2 people who can break that one. If you say you are no longer interested, you can write us. You can sell the land. You can, but as long as you're interested, or maybe if we feel that, oh, this we said we named this estate after, we have found something better than that. Guys, let's change from this to a new one, and we know it will still be equally profitable. So maybe we named an estate after cassava, for example. And maybe after some years, we discovered that cassava now is not really paying so much or is not so profitable. Let's try something.
Yeah, Miss Mojida is okay. Those are details. So what about the next one? The next one is agri-tech opportunities. What is that?
Okay, agri-tech opportunities. Shall I invite you?
Go ahead.
Agri-tech opportunities. We are building a city in Nigeria. It's going to be the biggest so far. I don't think there's anyone as big as that at the moment.
Biggest what? Biggest what?
City for agriculture. A city for agriculture. That's why we call it Agri-Tech City, Agricultural Technology City. So there we are trying to redefine where a new apparel for agriculture, whereby agriculture will be driven with technology. And then we can also have some fun inside inside farming. As we all know, farming is very difficult and tedious and all that. So we can input some hospitality and everything into agriculture inside Agri-Tech City. So inside that city, we have so many things we're going to be doing there. By God's will, by 2021, it will be ready to receive customers and visitors and all that. So the Agri-Tech City, we have agriculture backed up with technology. We have hospitality, top-notch, world-class hospitality. You want to come for vacation, you want to go for a resort, you want to go for a retreat, something, all those things will be there. We have a food hospital that will be there as well. The food hospital will be taking care of people with any type of illness that they have. We're just going to be giving them food and things that we are planting from the farms to heal them. So we will not be using any form of injections or drugs or all those things. You will just eat your way out of any sickness. So we have the food hospital there, and we know that a lot of people will be coming even just because of that. We have the Xtralarge University also. In that university, we are trying to do something that whatever you have come to study in the university, whether you came to study medicine or law or accounting, whatever, you will also be made to do farming compulsorily, because that's where Nigeria is heading to. There is no shortcut for Nigeria. Our final bus stop is agri. So whether you're a doctor, you will also have been qualified to be a professional, practical farmer for attending our university. And of course, we'll also do some other entrepreneurial courses, so that they can have so many ways of establishing themselves. So you don't come out of university and be looking for a job. You can actually be your own boss. So we have that university there. And then we have mini Israel. We're planning to have mini Israel inside Agri-Tech City. Whatever you're going to do in Israel, the sites you want to see in Israel, will just have a miniature of everything, inside Agri-Tech City, and so many other things. We have the housing also, the housing estate. I shared a video on the Messenger group about the video. You see how it is now, where
we plan for it to be in the nearest future. So Agritech City is another opportunity for people, Xtralarge members. You can invest your money into Agritech City. You can buy the tokens, which is the currency we will be using in the Agritech City. And for anybody who is referring somebody to do something inside Agritech, for anybody who's referring anybody to do something inside Agritech, you are getting a commission, a referral commission for telling somebody about Xtralarge Agritech City. For example, we have the Ruby Club, the Sapphire Club, and the Diamond Club. Ruby Club for you to join is 1 million naira. Sapphire Club for you to join is 5 million naira. Diamond Club for you to join is 10 million naira. And you get a rental income every year, plus many other benefits, free vacation for you. You get commissions when you host an event as a club member inside Agritech City. But the person that told you about that opportunity is also going to be getting paid for telling you about that opportunity. So that's about Agritech. We're going to do so many videos that we can, share to expatiate on each of these things so that we won't take too much of our time. So that's about Agritech.
Very good.
Then the next one.
Yes, the Agritech is, somebody now who is in diaspora, like I said in the beginning, there are a lot of people who are considering moving back to Nigeria. If they want to put money down, how much can they start with minimum? And how long will it take for them to get a house built for them?
Oh, okay. No, it's not the same, sir. The one I talked about, the 1 million, 5 million, and 10 million, they are for you to join the club inside Agritech. So the houses we are building there is not your own, except you want to have a house there, because we're going to be having apartments, duplexes, and all that. But we have another one. We have another estate that we build. It's not at Agritech. Agritech is it's a whole city on its own. So if you want to have a house inside Agritech, yes, fine, very fine. By 2021, latest by December 2021, by God's grace, everybody who is paying to have something inside Agritech would have already gotten it built. But apart from that, we have other estate opportunities that you can buy a house. We don't sell land for people to build their houses. We rather sell houses. So if you're interested in owning a house in Nigeria, we will just build for you if you are inside our estate. So you have the house inside that estate. You can buy a semi-detached duplex. You can buy a duplex, because we are trying to make it of standard. So we are not having bungalows and all that in the one we want to start working on now. So you can only buy from duplexes and above. And the price is from 35, 40 million, from 40 million. And you see the furnishing, the finishing in the house is first class. That's why we also take our time. We travel the world to see the best of what we have in different places. So you're in Nigeria and you're not feeling like you're in Nigeria.
What, do you have a name for that city yet?
No, it depends. There are different estates. The one we want to start working on in May now is City of David.
Okay. Now the Agritech City is not Agritech is not for living, it's just for investment.
It's for living also. That's what I'm saying, that there are two different opportunities there. It's either you just want to invest or you actually want to own a home there. And if you are owning a home there, it's good for you. Even if you are not in the country, if we have people who are visiting the city and they need accommodation, we can ask you, would you want us to rent out your apartment while you are not around? So you will even be making money on the house. It's your house. On the investment is not your house. But the one you are buying the house is yours. So if we have people who want to come around and stay there, we will seek your consent. You want people to stay in your house and you earn so amount of money. If you don't want it, you just close the house. Anytime you are around, it's your house. It's yours. It's yours. It's just that it's inside the Agritech City. And that's it.
So in the agri-tech, what is the standard of houses in the agri-tech? Is it going to be bungalows or apartment buildings or duplexes?
We don't really deal in bungalows so that we will save space, land. So we have apartments in high-rise buildings where you can actually own a flat from a, what do they call this thing, studio. You can have a studio, you can have a one-bedroom apartment, you can have a two-bedroom apartment, three-bedroom apartment. Then you can have duplexes. You can have duplexes, three-bedroom duplexes, four-bedroom duplexes, five-bedroom duplexes. You can have a villa. A villa is quite a big house. Maybe you are somebody that has a large number of people in your family, so you want to have a villa. A villa is quite bigger than the normal duplexes, so you can have that. It depends on what you want. So we will let you know the one you are opting for and what you're expecting to see there.
Excellent. Excellent. But the ones of getting a house to residential houses for people who want to move back to Nigeria, that's another estate altogether, right?
They can decide whether they want it inside agri-tech or outside agri-tech.
Okay. So, but all these estates are mainly in Lagos area.
Yes, Lagos, Ogun State.
Okay,
Ogun
somebody
State.
is saying, what do you offer somebody? Let's say somebody has 50 acres of land in Nigeria and is ready to use it for agriculture. Do you work with someone like that? He himself doesn't want to farm. Can he lend it to you or give it out, or what is that? How does that look like?
Yeah, that's the challenge. You know that right now, I told you we have about 30,000 members now in Xtralarge, and
Yes.
especially for people in Nigeria, people have access to land. So if you come, you say, I have land in Sokoto, come and help me. This other person comes, I have land in Kaduna, come and help me. You come, I have land in Gombe. You know, we will just be running all over the place. So we really can't do that. It will not help us to be focused. So we'd rather have all our farm projects in one place, better than moving from one place to another. So what we do for people like that person that has 50 acres of land is we can do farm setup for them. We can help them do farm setup and consultancy. So they can employ people, they send them over for training, and then we'll go and help them set up the farm in their place. But we will not be running it. We will only set it up for them and they continue.
And you could mentor them, right?
Yes. And if they do it the way we have taught them to do, and we have opportunity to buy back their products from them, we can buy back their products from them. So
Okay.
because it's like that place now will be like an offshoot of our farm. The only difference there will be that we will not be able to manage that farm on their behalf, because management is the key.
Okay. So, for example, what about somebody is living in another state and the person wants to be a distributor? Let's say he starts with being an agent, a foodie agent. He just tells people, so people can be buying online, right? Or how do they get the products back to another state, let's say north or east?
Yes, somebody, I told you foodie agent is different from distributor. If you're a foodie agent, you don't have the products in your hand to sell. You're only selling for them to go to the website and buy. So we can send products to another state at a fee. The person will be bearing the logistics fee, the delivery fee. But we can actually send it to them. If not for this lockdown, people get our products from all parts of the country, even outside the country, people get our products. So, but you are the one to pay for the delivery or whatever, the logistics.
You mean the buyer, not the food agent?
No, not the agent, the buyer.
Okay, and when it comes to distribution?
Well, when it comes to distribution, you have the products in your hands to sell. So that means people can actually walk up to you directly instead of going to the website to buy what they want.
Which means the person in another state in Sokoto will order for himself and then sell one by one.
Yes, you can buy it in large quantities and then begin to sell. You want to retail to it. You want to sell to
now. That's US.
Please go ahead.
It's everywhere now. You don't even remember your brother. You don't be saying something to me.
Go ahead, Miss.
Oh, okay. So distributor buys in bulk to resell. Foodie agent only refers people to the website to buy. He is not involved in the selling part of it. He only refers people to the website to buy.
And is getting his commission.
He's getting his commission.
Okay. Now the next one we have is agric excursion offers.
Yes, agric excursion offers. At Xtralarge, we believe that agriculture is the only future of Nigeria. There is no other future for this country. And our children of today, they are the leaders of tomorrow. So we have to balance the equation now. If the children are the leaders of tomorrow and the agriculture is the business of tomorrow, then we have to get the leaders of tomorrow to know the business of tomorrow today. So that's why we have the agric excursion programs, whereby we bring children from all schools, even from elementary school, they come. Secondary schools, they come. Universities, they can come. We take them around the farm. We teach them to arouse their interest in agriculture. When they come around and they see the way we are doing things, most of them are always interested. They are happy. They want to know more. They want to get more involved in farming. So for the agric excursion program, there's a token fee they pay. For example, they pay 2,000 naira. Children in schools, they pay 2,000 naira to come for that excursion. When they come for that excursion, we take them around the farm. We show them a lot of things. We even give them some gifts when they are going. 2,000 naira is about $4 or $5. I think it's about $5. They pay that, and then we take them around the farm and everything. No, it's not even up to.
It's more than
$5. I think it's about $5. So, but our member, you remember I said something at the beginning of this program that when you register to become a member of Xtralarge, that day Xtralarge becomes your business. You are the CEO, you are the managing director, you are everything. So you get more from it as you put more into it. So if you would take the honors, we have some letters that we give out to people that they are interested. They are agric excursion letters, and the letter bears your name as a relationship officer from Xtralarge. So you only do one simple stupid job of submitting a letter to a school that says, I'm inviting you to my farm for excursion as a member. And then you come around. The school comes around for excursion and you get paid. For example, we are charging the children 2,000 naira for the excursion, plus all the training and everything we'll give them. We'll even give them food packs, fresh food products from the farm to take home to their parents as an evidence of the fact that they were at a farm. But we pay a quarter of that money to our member who is the one responsible for inviting that school. Do you understand, sir? We give you a quarter, we give you 25% of the amount the school pays. Are you with me, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say we have a school. For example, we have a school that came with 100 children and they pay 2,000 naira each. So that would be like 200,000 naira that they have paid for excursion. Now, somebody was responsible for telling that school about our Greek excursion, which is the Xtralarge member. You cannot do that if you're not a member. And the only thing you have to do is to get the letter from the office, you submit it to that school, they are interested in coming, they come. You don't even have to come with them as a member, as the person that invited them. You only need to submit the letter. Now, what it means is that out of this 200,000 that this school has paid, we, Xtralarge, are going to pay you 50,000 naira agric excursion commission.
Excellent.
And that's just for, and that you are not limited to any number of schools. You can invite as many schools as you want. You know, in fact, some people have gone beyond just inviting schools. Now they go to churches. You know, they have the children's arm of the church and all that. So they invite people from there. Some organize children from their community, maybe in an estate. They just let them know that let's organize our children to go to Xtralarge, and they come, they see stuff there, they pay. but the member that brought them, that invited them over, gets 25% of whatever amount they have paid. So that's another opportunity to earn at Xtralarge, especially for people in Nigeria. So all your people that you are sending money to, that you don't need to send money to anybody. They can only this one is enough for them. Take letters, get to schools, get them to come for excursion, you get paid. And you are not paying a kobo for doing that. It is just because you are a member of Xtralarge.
Do they get letters from you?
Yes, they get letters from us.
Oh, okay. So you already have the prepared letters. They only need to take them to the schools.
Yeah, you only need to take them to the schools.
Wow. And they get 20%.
5%.
25%. Unbelievable. Okay, I think we spoke about everything. The only thing that is left is real estate, residential estates ownership schemes.
Yes. And I think I've already mentioned that when I was explaining agritech, that if you need to build a house in Nigeria and people have been failing you, Xtralarge is here for you. You need to buy a property, you need to build a house in Nigeria, let us know. We do that as well. And we offer that with a touch of taste and class. So you're not just building a mushroom house, you're building a standard world-class something. So that one is also available. So you can choose to have your property inside our agric estate or in any other estate, residential estate that we have, or you want a particular area, we can do some investigation for you to be sure, and we can help you build. So that's for people who want to come back home.
Beautiful. Maybe so that's all we have. 21. We went through the 21. Maybe the CEO wants to add something before we open the table.
Okay. Okay. Do you have what is or you just wait for the questions?
I would just like to wait for the questions, sir, because like you said, the time is fast spent and I don't want people to sleep late. Thank you for the honor, sir.
Anybody has any question, just unmute yourself and you could ask your question and they will be here to answer.